What it is, what it do, what it is, lads and ladettes. It's your boy, the Grizz, and welcome back to Yesterday Today. This is officially March 1st. Rent is due, and I hope y'all ready to talk about some of the stuff that went over the weekend. I know I'm putting this up a little late in the day. That's my bad. I accept that. But we got a few interesting things to talk about. We got some new PlayStation Plus games, of course, some available tomorrow, and that comes with a bit of a caveat. But this will be covered today, March 1st, 2021. Alright, so let's cut this episode down. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and make this episode itty bitty. I want to start off today and talk about, we got a brand new remake, remaster, if you will, of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but now it is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, not being the biggest Pokemon fan here, not super excited for myself personally, but I know this is one of those big Pokemon titles that have been held up and the remakes that people have been asking for. And of course, these games actually look pretty good. They opened it up on the DS and they showed you basically the difference. And hey, it looks like a Pokemon game just to me. I really wouldn't know the differences between all of them, and I'm not the biggest fan, but this game actually looks really good. And honestly, I want to say that I am happy for those Pokemon fans. And one of my closest friends, Benzel, he is very excited to hear about this, and this might be one of the only games that he buys in 2021, because he's one of those guys that docks in a whole bunch of hours, and especially games like this. So congratulations once again to all my Pokemon fans. Alright, so I gotta give credit where credit is due. As I said, I am not a Pokemon fan, but there is a new Pokemon, I guess the third one, because there's Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, but this one is actually a prequel, something that we've never seen in the earliest stages of the Sinnoh region. It's called Pokemon Arceus Legend. Pokemon Legends Arceus. And honestly, this game actually looks type fire. Still not my type and not my cup of tea, but with this game slated to come out sometime soon, well, not exactly soon, of course, but somewhere down the line, I am willing to look and see more, because I lost interest in Pokemon years ago when I was much younger, and after they went 150, it just got too high to keep up with me, and I kind of just lost interest in Pokemon. But I am still a very huge anime fan, and some of the roots that Pokemon made, and I still am I have such a huge respect for Pokemon, especially as a franchise. They make like over $1 billion almost every year, the whole franchise as a whole. So, but the battles in this game actually look interesting. The exploration and the rolling and sneaking up on Pokemon the way you can. Everybody's gonna say it looks like Breath of the Wild, okay, if you will. It's the one that kind of adopted this art style and open world, but I will say that this game actually looks pretty good and pretty interesting. I'm willing to take a much closer look at it and seeing if I'm interested at all, but I can't wait to hear more. Maybe this might be the Pokemon game that makes me come out of the my little hole of not playing Pokemon games. And I have a friend, he's like, yo man, come on, start playing Pokemon games. And I'm still like, I don't know, dog, but maybe this game is it. But once again, I'm very happy that there is a lot more Pokemon coming. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Xbox, specifically xCloud. Now, they're trying to make, well, they already have made, and it's pretty much a preview out. And as you can see, Tom Warren from The Verge, he put up a preview of basically an xCloud streaming app for the Windows PC. It will allow you to basically stream the PC, stream Xbox games from the Xbox Series X and S directly to the PC or from xCloud. So I think this is actually pretty good, especially for people who don't have a very powerful PC, which is very exciting. And also, maybe you don't want to buy any more storage and you ran out of space. Well, if you're streaming from the cloud right here on your PC, you're connected. The game's resolution is only as good as your internet connection. And I'm absolutely for this. I think next generation, it's looking like that game streaming will be a much bigger thing. Stadia did not do it well, and it wasn't handled well, but unfortunately, but it looks like now xCloud is just proving more and attaching that beta in this preview words, attaching to everything, and it seems that everything is working very well. But they're basically, I guess, stress testing the servers before they open it and let it out worldwide. And I'm really interested in doing this, especially for my PC. And I'm guessing it's looking like they probably don't care if you buy their hardware, even though I eventually will buy a Series X, but I do have a pretty powerful PC, and I'm running games on 120 frames per second right now, so there is absolutely no rush to go out and get an Xbox Series X. But if this xCloud app comes out anytime soon, well, it just might make me want to hold off even more on the Series X. But I'm still very interested, and I can't wait to hear more about this, and I will be giving you more coverage on this, of course, as this progresses. And finally, lads and ladettes, let's talk about the PlayStation Plus for March, which is a pretty solid lineup if you don't have some of these games. Now, I do believe Farpoint was available at some point in time. Now, Remnant from Ashes will be available on PlayStation Plus as well. And this, I do believe, was originally on Game Pass just sometime last year. So this makes sense. They're going to get a couple of dollars here. They got some money from Game Pass. Now they're getting something from PlayStation Plus. But here's, and then of course you also have a first-person puzzler called Maquette. And it's also a story, and it's a very interesting way of looking at relationships. Very pretty, very beautiful game as well. But then, of course, you have the doozy. For some reason, if you are really interested in this action JRPG, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and you haven't bought it already, well, you can now play it on the PS4 and the PS5, but here's the caveat. The free PS5 upgrade will not be available to those if you download it via PlayStation Plus. So if you want the PS5 upgrade, maybe if you don't have a PS5, a lot of people are still, unfortunately, very unlucky. If you still have the PS4, you have nothing to worry about. But if you have a PS5 and you haven't bought this game yet, why don't you can either go ahead and buy it or buy an upgrade or something like that. They're still going to go ahead and make the money on the other end, but it's still a very, very beautiful game. I was playing it on my PS4 Pro, played most of it on my PS4 Pro, and it still looks very good over there on the PS4 Pro version. But if you're playing it on the PS5, it'll still push it as much as it can, but hey, it's still worth it to get that upgrade to the PS5. You can go from paying $60 to $10, $20 just for an upgrade. That doesn't sound like an L to me. It sounds like a good $40 to $50 savings right there. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the lateness. Gotta be tardy, But let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. What you think about PlayStation Plus, and what do you think about this xCloud app that Xbox is working on for the PC? I think it's actually a phenomenal idea. Let me know what you think about in the comments below. And please, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and turn all notifications on so you know when your boy is posting. But if you really want to know my schedule, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, bringing you some of the biggest gaming news you may have missed from yesterday, today, and every Tuesday and Thursday. I will be streaming from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, giving a different games here, give or take. But, lads and ladders, thank you so much for watching, and this video is finito.